Hey everyone, so this is the first time I have actually filmed doing this, but this is my bullet journal for August, and you could see my cover page there. Basically, I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I do each month. The first page I always create are my goals. That's on the left side, and then I have a monthly kind of at a glance calendar on the right side with all of the numbers of the month and then the days of the week next to that. I do want to mention I messed up one of the days of the week, so I just used my little white gel pen to cover that up kind of as like a whiteout, and then I just drew over it. So that's one way to fix some quick mistakes. All the supplies I'm using will be down in the description box down below. I don't get too fancy with my bullet journal because I fill it up pretty quickly and I need a lot of room to write. As you can probably tell, my journal is very narrow because it is in the traveler's notebook size. And again, I'll put all that information down below. So I'm just filling out my calendar for the month with important dates, the things that I do know that I'll be doing for the month, and then I just kind of move on to the next spread after that. So the next one are my habit trackers. I don't always do these. Sometimes I track them in my power sheets, sometimes I do it in both. This month I decided to go ahead and write out some additional daily goals outside of my power sheets. So I just number 1 through 31 on the top, put the day of the week once again, and then on the right hand side is where I am writing each goal. So my goals for this month are pretty simple. Just working on hitting 10,000 steps each day with my Fitbit, making sure that I'm drinking enough water each day, and then a couple of other smaller goals that I'm working towards, such as not using my phone before bed and things like that. So it's pretty empty right now. I'm not tracking a ton of goals, but I like to leave myself a little room if I want to add some later in the month, or just for writing little notes here and there. Sometimes I like to write out, if I did additional goals each day, just kind of underneath. So the next sheet is my expense tracker. This is where I track my bills, my income, and our expenses. So we just have how much it is, the description, and then whether it was added income or income taken out. Next spread that I am creating are my YouTube video plans. This is basically new for August. My goal is to publish 2 videos a week in August and September, so I wanted to make sure that I plan them all out. The first thing I do is create 2 check boxes. One is to show that the video has been filmed, and the second is to show that it has been scheduled and is ready to go. I just created boxes for the next 8 to 10 weeks basically, and I will kind of plan those videos as I go throughout the month. But this just gives me a chance to, batch create some content and also keep track of when these will be published and make sure that I'm getting things ready on time. There is some room down below, and that's where I can just kind of take notes, keep stats, and things like that. My last spread is my prayer tracker. This is pretty simple. I just keep a short list of things that I am praying for or people I am praying for. And if and when those prayers are answered, I just put a little check mark on the left side. I think that a lot of times we kind of forget to keep track of, our prayers, and we forget that they actually are answered a lot. So now I'm just going through with some stickers. I tried to find all of these below. All of these are from Michael's, but not all of them are for sale still, so I linked similar ones down in the description box. I also always choose a word of the month. This month I'm choosing the word discipline. So I wrote out a little quote relating to discipline, and then I wrote out that that was my word of the month. The stickers I just kind of use sparingly just to kind of fancy up the design a little bit and just kind of fill in some blank spaces. You definitely do not have to use these. Like I said, I keep things pretty minimal with my journal because I usually fill it up pretty full. I do like to use these little flag stickers just to kind of mark the important pages like my habit trackers. That way it's a little easier to flip through. You'll also notice that on my main August page, I had a big sticker. That sticker is from the Power Sheets sticker pack, and I use that to help me kind of mark each month. So that is pretty much it for my August plan with me. If you guys want to see more of these, I can definitely film them. A lot of times I just kind of fill these out as I go. It's pretty rare that I sit down and create it all at the beginning of the month like this. Things usually just get in the way and I forget to do it. So I do enjoy bullet journaling though, even though I have, you know, Google Calendars and I use Todoist and I use all those online tools. Something about just writing things out really helps me kind of get it down on paper and out of my brain. So I do use paper along with my digital planners and things like that. But that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you think and if you want to see some more like this. And other than that, you guys have a great month of August and I will see you in the next video.